All right, let's take a little time to find out what's trending left. We start on the campus of Tennessee Tech, where the university is facing a major PR storm after video has surfaced of a drag show for all ages that was hosted on campus by two student groups. Watch and tell me how children's programming has gone from Mr. Rogers to whatever this is. So what makes this specific video so disturbing is you can see a man wearing a monk's robe. And there you see he's taking off that monk's robe, and then, oh, we have to reveal the black lace dress. And now you see that he is happily, enthusiastically accepting cash tips, money, from children in the audience. Look how proud he is. Can we just acknowledge that he's taking cash, money, tips from children? I have a tip for him. Get away from children. Now, speaking of craving attention, a school librarian who goes by Sylvie in the library says being visibly queer by wearing bright and bold glasses, rainbow hair, and colorful clothing is a form of resistance. She says this while promoting a sexually graphic book called Flamer, which is about a gay teenager. The book has recently been found in school libraries across the country. But this librarian gives new meaning to the phrase, loud and proud.
I love a bold eye, and I love bold hair, and I love bold glasses, and I love just living loud and proud and out. And like, to me, this is my art. This is like my queer art that I just exist colorfully every day. And I love a bold eye, but here's one place you should not wear a bold eye. You should not wear a bold eye when you're going to hear Mike Curato give a talk about this book, because if you do, then there's a strong chance that you might cry and have like a Tammy Faye Baker moment.
Did she just invoke Tammy Faye Baker? You know, if she really wanted to, she should contact Skittles, and then she could taste all the flavors of the rainbow. But we're going to stay on the crazy train and discuss a second grade teacher who recently posted a video coaching other educators on how to secretly get kids to talk about pronouns in class without school administrators ever knowing. Seriously, parents, these modern day teachers are straight up admitting they secretly push their agenda on your kids.
Man, there were so many teachers in that guy's comment section that said that their district won't allow them to ask students for their pronouns. So here's a little workaround. This is an icebreaker I called Call Me, because I'm bad at naming things, that I used with my second graders this year. So we sat in our community circle and went around the circle and introduced ourselves. And our introductions sounded like this. My name is Miss Parker, and when you talk about me, you can call me she. They went around, they did the same thing, they were very giggly, but afterwards we talked about why that's important. Now, all of my kids go by pronouns that match the gender they were assigned at birth, but one of my little boys has long hair, and we talked about how it gets really frustrating when people call him she because they see him from behind and think he's a girl. One of my little girls said that she had shaved her head one year for lice, and people kept calling her he, and it made her really sad. So we kind of framed it in that way. You might not know who someone is or what they want to be called by just looking at them.
All right. This is an instance of too bad, so sad, because me, when I was a young girl, I also had short hair. I called it a mushroom cut. And yes, sometimes people said I was a boy. Did I get all hot and bothered about it? No. Did I change my pronouns? No. Just stop it. But we're going to get out of the classroom and head home, where things should be much safer for children. I say should. Well, it doesn't seem to be the case with this next mother, who claims she knew her little boy was transgender since he was 18 months old because he liked playing dress up and wearing makeup like his older sister. 18 months old.
So she was designated, assigned, observed male at birth. And until about 18 months, didn't really know too much, just kind of was raising two kids, working full time, not really paying attention to what was going on. And at around 18 months, she started showing signs of like really being interested in things that her sister had and had in her closet, and wanting to play dress up and wanting to put on lip gloss. And when she would see fingernails, she would want her fingernails painted too. And, we thought it was cute. No issue. We had no issue with, her wanting to do those kinds of things. And then around the age of 2, things started to progress at a quicker pace. And so each time that we would go to pick her up from preschool, she was fully outfitted in dresses and jewelry. And so I will say I was super stoked that we had such a wonderful childcare center that she was in, because she was allowed to, experiment with her gender and play dress up and do those kinds of things and have access to them.
Oh no. My daughter is about 18 months, and oh no, she has an older brother, and oh my gosh, she has been wanting to watch trucks on the TV, like when he watches trucks, oh my gosh. And she goes to a childcare center, and there are all boys there. Oh no, it's happening. Finally, let's wrap things up with the strangest video of the day, which is a feat unto itself. Here's a drag queen storyteller that will literally haunt your child's nightmares and quite possibly yours as well. I present Professor Lionel Longlegs.
My name is Professor Lionel Longlegs. My pronouns are they, fair, fairs, it's, and they, them is just fine. So if you wanted to refer to me, you would say Faye is a drag storyteller. It loves to read, and some of their favorite books are Where the Wild Things Are, and From the Stars in the Sky to the Fish in the Sea. And I have been reading with Drag Storyteller, with Drag Story Hour, for a year and a half. And my drag character is a drag thing that can be anything in the world. Today I'm space, a lot of times I'm a notebook or a car, all sorts of wonderful things.
I know where I've seen her before, or him, or it. Have you ever seen the movie Little Monsters? And Howie Mandel is playing the monster and Fred Savage is a little kid? Look up Little Monsters. I found the little monster. Well, thankfully, that's going to wrap up this segment. More craziness next time.